The harmony, Brook Watershed, we're living day by day. We're going down to the water's edge where we can splash and play. We're learning more about the land around us that we're living in.
There's a fox,
An owl, a butterfly,
and a frog jumping again.
And then, if I could get all the other bees to work for me collecting pollen.
Oh, hello, Anne. What brings you to the wetland?
Hey friends, don't mind me. I'm just here to write a quick report. My friend Adam, who's an extension wildlife specialist at Iowa State University, asked me to help him out with checking up on the wetland ecosystem.
The eco what?
Ecosystem.
Oh, Anne, don't bother. I can handle this. I know all sorts of big words. An ecosystem is a community of living things and their environment. It's a splendidly fancy word.
That it is. And it's a splendid idea too. Ecosystem, a community of living things and their environment. There's all sorts of ecosystems out there, like deserts, prairies, and rainforests.
Cool. Are there any nearby here?
Absolutely. You're in one right now.
What?
Yeah, a wetland is another type of ecosystem. In fact, the wetlands around here are some of the most biologically diverse ecosystems on all of planet Earth.
Wait. Slow down. Biological what?
Oh, Leo, do try to keep up. Anne said biologically diverse. That means, something to do with biology.
Yes, it does. It means there are lots of different creatures around, all with different jobs to help keep the ecosystem healthy. That's why we love biological diversity, or biodiversity for short.
Biodiversity! Another great fancy word. I'll add it to my collection.
Hey, Owl, I've got another fancy word for your collection. It's the word know-it-all.
Yes, I do, don't I? Tell us all about the biodiversity here, Anne.
Sure thing. Well, when it comes to biodiversity, every creature has a special job or a niche within the ecosystem, and it's related to how they get their energy. Or another way to think of it is who eats who. We can think of biodiversity as being connected through a sort of pyramid.
Ah, yes, a pyramid. A triangle-shaped structure.
But Anne, how can a food chain be triangle-shaped?
Well, friends, I do have my tablet here for the report I was working on, so let me pull it up and we can take a look. Okay, here we go. Biodiversity is represented by this pyramid shape. The pyramid has different levels, larger levels at the bottom, smaller levels at the top, and each level represents different types of living organisms. Let's start with the green slice of the pyramid here. This includes plants, grasses, flowers, trees, also some algae and plankton. What these all have in common is that they harness the power of the sun to get their energy in the process of photosynthesis.
In that case, the proper word for this level is producers.
Producers, yes, that's correct. That is the official name for this group. In this pyramid, each level can eat those below them. So let's move on up to the next level and take a look here. This slice, represented in yellow, they are creatures that eat producers. So we call them primary consumers or plant eaters.
Yes, the herbivores.
Yes, the herbivores, that's true. For example, Leo, you eat nectar from flowering plants, so that makes you a herbivore.
I'm a herbivore.
Yes, exactly. As we keep on moving up, the next slice of the pyramid is represented here in orange. These are animals that eat the level below them. So these creatures, we call them secondary consumers. That would be like our friend Frog, for instance.
Ian, may I add a point here, please? Animals who eat other animals are called carnivores. And if they eat animals and plants, we call them omnivores.
I'm still waiting for the point here,
Oh,
Owl.
you're just jealous of my fabulous and marvelous word collection.
Oh, friends, there are so many marvelous words when it comes to biodiversity. It's true. But let's bring it back to the pyramid because we've got a couple more levels to cover. This next level here, represented in the pink or fuchsia color, are called the tertiary consumers. These are organisms that eat the secondary consumers below them. We call them, as I mentioned, tertiary consumers or top predators. Like you, Owl.
I make a marvelous predator.
And it looks to me like Owl and her top predator friends have to squeeze in a much smaller space than the plants do. Does that mean she's less important than me?
Well, actually, the slices of the pyramid, the size tells us about the abundance of those creatures, how many of them there are in each level of the pyramid.
Oh, sure. So there's more of me because I'm more important, of course.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, friends.
Goodness.
Let's come back to the pyramid because we've still got one more level to cover. Down at the very bottom here, we haven't talked about this blue slice of the pyramid yet. These are the decomposers, forming the foundation of the pyramid. This includes bacteria, fungi, and earthworms. They're tiny creatures that break down dead plant and animal material, and then they release nutrients back to the soil.
Oh yes, of course. The decomposers are detritivores.
The detritivores, that's right. Yes, the decomposers or the detritivores, they're the great recyclers. But when it comes down to biodiversity, every creature has a unique job or niche within the ecosystem.
Oh, thank you so much for telling us all this, Anne. Oh, I learned so many excellent words today. Oh.
Absolutely. And even more importantly, when it comes to biodiversity, there are so many wonderful creatures helping to keep this wetland ecosystem healthy.
Wow, the wetland sounds like an amazing ecosystem.
It sure is.